disturbance in the space-time continuum wrought havoc on the timeline of the story. Was I in the Iron Age, central London, or at the end of the world? The answer was blowing in the wind, and it blew me through flowering fields to Ystad. The plan was simple. Follow the coastline from BIKER to Kalmar. Most of the time the route was obvious. Coastal trails, sea views, salt in the air. Other times the official bike routes wandered inland, but I stayed near the sea whenever I could, even if it meant biking on the beach. I traveled through time as I followed the coast, from Bronze Age burial mounds to Hanseatic towns and working ports. And along the way, I met fellow cyclists, some with curious dialects, others with curious stories.
I found Johan, now I'm motivated again.
This is the story of that ride. It's Tuesday morning, the 2nd of July, and I'm heading eastwards from Ystad. I just left it behind me, and I'm biking here along the sea on the promenade and the beach here in Ystad, and we're heading east towards Österlen and then further on and up along the coast to Simrishamn, where I'll have lunch, and then we'll see where I end up camping. This forest I'm biking through is actually a nature reserve. Back in the 18th century there was a population growth here that led to an increased demand for wood. So trees were chopped down and land to have the cattle to graze on. So the land was overused. With the trees gone, nothing held the ground together, so the wind took over. Sand started drifting inland, turning large areas into a kind of coastal desert. So back in the 19th century, they decided to plant pine trees again to bind the sand and bind the soil. So since then it's been a nature reserve. The sea and the harbour cafe. Maybe I can find some lunch. Kåseberga is a small fishing harbour east of Ystad. I stopped here for lunch at Kåseberga Fisk. Fresh fish, a good glass of wine, seagulls and a solid sea breeze. Hard to beat. Just above the harbour lies Arles Stones, Sweden's own Stonehenge. This stone ship was built during the Iron Age over a millennium ago. Each of its 59 stones weighs a massive 5 tons, brought and erected here. What the stones were meant to say, no one knows. But they've been speaking in silence for over 1,000 years. Woo! 50 kilometers an hour. biking along Löderups Strandbad. There's a forest here to the left with a lot of summer houses and what used to be a sandy beach. So this is part of the Swedish coast where we had the most erosion. We have actually lost around 200 meters of beach here, of land, that has eroded away into the sea. This map shows the coastline as it was in the 1940s. Since then, an average of 3 meters per year has been lost to the sea. The erosion accelerated in the 1970s and several cottages, built decades earlier, were lost as the shoreline collapsed beneath them. To slow the retreat, a series of groins and revetments were constructed, mainly in the 1990s, with reinforcement and maintenance continuing into the 21st century. Despite these efforts, coastal erosion remains a persistent and serious issue here. So this is a quite special place for Sweden. We're withering away. After leaving Löderup, I wanted to stay true to the plan, to follow the coastline as closely as possible. So I let the trails guide me through the forest and the dunes. Even though it slowed me down, the riding was great fun. That's the way to Simrishamn, over this one. Oh! I think I took the wrong turn. Oh no. Need to go back. Oh. For a while, I think I was heading for Norway. Eventually, the forest gave in and the beach appeared. Tack, tack. The beach at Sandhammaren is wide, bright and endlessly inviting, but under the waves lie the remains of countless ships. For centuries, shifting sandbars just offshore have swallowed vessels by the thousands. This is one of Sweden's largest ship graveyards. I can't do it! The sand on the beach was too soft for biking, and it was getting late, so I turned back and took a moment to admire the old beautiful lighthouse before moving on. Well, I'm definitely on Österlen now. I am biking towards Kivik and then Simrishamn. It's already after 6 o'clock in the evening and I've done only a little over 55 kilometers, so well, I have to push on a bit more before I can try to find somewhere to pitch my tent. And the Baltic Sea in the background. It's quite beautiful. As I left Sandhammaren, the light began to fade. The clouds thickened, the roads emptied, and the coastline turned quiet. It had been a good day. Quiet, physical, and full of places I wanted to see. Löderups, Sandhammaren, the forest trails. All of it rewarding, even under grey skies. And it's a very nice bike route here between Kivik and Simrishamn, just along the seaside. I rolled past Simrishamn without stopping, tired and running out of daylight, so I didn't film any of it. By the time I reached Ystad Bromölla, it was almost dark. I found a place to camp, and as a true cinematic genius, I didn't film that either. Woo! It's morning and I've been camping at the campsite in Ystad Bromölla, and it was a simple but good camping. I didn't have to pay, there was no one answering, there was no one there, so I just pitched my tent. And I have the wind right in my back, it's fantastic. The Baltic Sea is there, the sun is shining, look at that. Rolling down the hill towards Kivik. Just north of Kivik, I found a small chapel by the roadside, with a table and chairs outside. I still hadn't had breakfast, so it was the perfect place to get out of the wind and have my first cup of coffee for the day. It's very picturesque everywhere. Look at all the flowers. And there's roses in front of every house. Oh, and hills. Oh no. Oh. And this is what Österlen is famous for. It's apple orchards. Kivik's musteri. This is where they grow the apples, and they are trained, these trees, to grow along the lines. It's almost like grapes or vines. same principle. And Kivik's musteri is one of Sweden's biggest apple juice makers, I would say. North of Kivik, the road passes through some of Sweden's most iconic apple country. Österlen's mild climate and sun-facing slopes have made it perfect for apple growing. And while Kivik's musteri is the most famous name, this landscape is full of orchards, big and small. And I'm going off the bike route now. I'm going down to Haväng. And we're just north of Kivik. Wow. North of Haväng Nature Reserve, I follow a gravel road through Ravlunda military firing range. Despite its use, this is one of the most striking landscapes along the coast. Wide open heathland stretching towards the sea is almost otherworldly. Peaceful and wide, it touches your soul. Cycling here is highly recommended. And there's 4 tents there on the just near the sea. Ravlunda skjutfält, say. Good place if you want to go wild camping. There will be enough space. And the thyme is everywhere. It smells lovely here. And a gate. Is it locked? How do I get out? Oh. Like that. So this is actually a part of the Baltic Sea cycle route. Wow. So I found this, a little sale of cider and apple juice. Of course I gotta buy something. Villa Ripa apple cider. Äppelcider with an S, unusual spelling in Swedish. I'm gonna have this one. And I'm now passing over Helgeå. Out into the sea over there. And I'm now in Åhus, and I will go to the local inn here and have a lunch with another biker. Där är du. Det är orange och allt, hur kunde jag missa det? Jag är i tid i alla fall, någorlunda.
Ja.
Hej, trevligt.
Ja.
Allt väl?
Ja.
Gick det bra att cykla ner?
Ja. 4 mil.
All right.
Ja, det var ju där jag tänkte kunna
Ja, absolut. Det blir jättebra. Ja, absolut.
Ja, man kan tydligen ställa cyklan där borta.
Ja. Det blir toppen.
Ja, tar vi det. Kör du där på skjutfältet?
Ja, jag cyklar över skjutfältet.
Ja.
Men jag...
Det var rätt tjocka dit,
Ja, det här går bra. Det var inga fara. Jag trodde det skulle vara mycket. Jag har varit ute på mycket värre än det.
Ja,
så det var ju...
Men det är fint.
Ja, det är jättefint där.
Ja, det är jävligt fint. Man skummar från andra hållet bara.
Härligt.
Ja,
kul.
Ja. Kul att äntligen träffas.
Ja. Vinslövs mest kända cyklist.
Kanske det där. Det är inte så jävla känd. Så det är väl gott.
Nej, jag började titta på dina filmer därför att jag satt hemma på träningscykeln på vintrarna och tyckte att det var trevligt att cykla genom svenska sommarlandskap.
Mm.
Så det är jag har gjort mycket liksom. För att, Sippan's been bike touring for decades, ever since his parents took him to Bornholm in 1978. He's also a YouTuber and has his own delightfully quirky website, full of videos from his rides through mesmerizing Swedish summer landscapes, the Dolomites, Italy, Portugal and beyond. This guy bikes almost every day and racks up a ridiculous number of kilometers each year. Seeing him, it's obvious. Cycling works. He moves like someone who forgot to age. Ovanför Dobiaco, eller Toblach.
Ja, just det.
Så cyklar man upp. Och så kommer man upp efter en stund till en kall sjö mellan...
En liten sjö.
En liten sjö, ja.
Ja, men jag vet vilken det var, ja. Svansel och så.
Ja, någonting.
Det är 2 namn.
Ja.
Jag tror det har varit där också.
Mm. So after a nice lunch I'm now biking with Sippan. And we are by the sea. Svänga vänster. On our way, we passed by Trolle-Ljungby Castle, a magnificent Renaissance manor with a rich history and legends dating back to the 15th century. It is a private estate, so we cannot enter, but instead move on to Åhus Bromölla. I had been looking forward to seeing Bromölla, mostly because the book Sweden's 100 Most Remarkable Sights listed the mosaic house in the city. What a letdown. From the outside, it looked more like Sweden's most unremarkable house. So instead I made coffee and we admired the giant Scanisaurus in the pond, a fitting end to a great afternoon together. Sippan eventually took off to go home, and I carried on to find a place to camp. right by the sea, south of Bromölla, and turned out to be a quite fantastic evening. The blue sky and the sun is warming my back, so it's really good. It's just past 8 o'clock, so time for dinner. I'm very hungry. I've done 94 kilometers today, and it was great fun to bike together with another biker from the area here, Sven-Inge Persson. So we had some quite interesting discussions. But now it's time for food. Same as yesterday, I'm afraid. But it's okay. And here is my view. So I'm at the public beach and it's 10:30. It's time to go to bed. Very tired legs today. I don't know why. Very, very tired. So it'll be very good to just doze off in the little tent. It's going to rain tonight and up until 10 tomorrow morning. We'll see what happens. But I think I'll be pretty okay. The tent has proved to be very waterproof so far, so I don't see any problems coming.
In next episode, riding east throws a spanner in the works of time and space, and the ripples cause havoc along the way. The weather and landscape change together in pace. Are they linked through quantum entanglement? To escape the chaos, I eastward race, but the further I go, I find to my bafflement. When pedaling forward, I go backwards in time. Death before birth and up under down. And all along a true harmonic chime from Blekinge's landscapes and towns. To follow the ride for a really good time, press that subscribe button down.